If you want to be successful in life, you're going to have to start seeing your failures as redirection. In fact, failing is succeeding in this scenario. Whether it's your friendships, your business, content creation, whatever, if something's not working out for you in this path, that means there's another one, and that one's probably better for you. As a new entrepreneur, this has come up a lot for me in the past 3 months, and while it's so true, I always forget it. So I'm going to tell you 3 stories about when in my life this has proven to be very, very true. This might sound silly, but back in high school, I wanted to make drill team, and I was the only person out of 50 plus girls who did not make the team. At the time, I really wanted to dabble in debate, but they were the same period as drill team. And of course, I was the only one who didn't make it. I always struggled with it, but I really wanted to do it because all my friends did it. After I didn't make it, I had time for debate. It became the best experience of my life. I learned how to communicate like a pro. If you're a debate girl, you know. Second time in my life, I was in corporate. I struggled with corporate so much after the first year or so. In the beginning, I was just taken away with all of the novelty and the status or just the job, the money, whatever. But this quickly wore off, and I didn't understand how everybody else was able to do it, and I wasn't. I was always anxious. I always felt unprepared. I was not in the right job, which was partly my fault, but still I feel like I was fed this dream that just wasn't true for me. I would always get down on myself because I was like, how am I not able to do this for more than a year and everybody else is just perfectly fine? I don't think that was the case, but it felt like I was the only one who was struggling this hard to where I felt like I had to quit with no plan. I literally didn't even have time to plan. I was so overwhelmed and depressed that I just had to get out. That turned out being the best decision I've ever made in my life. I quit. I didn't have an idea what I was doing, but it gave me room to get into marketing, content creation, which is my real passion. I started freelancing, and I've been freelancing for the past 2 years. I tripled my income, started living the life of my dreams, having the freedom of my dreams. I literally don't regret a thing. During that period when I quit my job, I tried to be an influencer for the first period of it. It ultimately flopped because I was not creating content out of a good place, out of things I was being authentic about or wanting to share about. I was trying to fit in with everybody else and wondering why it wasn't working, why I wasn't getting brand deals, why I wasn't reaching or growing an audience. Because I was failing so hard at that, I had to get into freelance to make money, and that turned out making me the most money I've ever made in my life and teaching me a skill of how to make money on my own, which is very valuable now that I'm an entrepreneur. And I'll throw in a bonus. My fiance and I have been together for 6+ years. In the middle of our relationship, we kind of broke up and had a moment where we thought we would both be single. It was one of the hardest decisions I had to make, but eventually when I decided to let it go, he came back, and he came back 10 times better. So I say all that to say, if something is not working out for you right now, it eventually will. As in, whatever it is that you're pushing for that is clearly showing you that it's not working, that just means that it's not the right thing. It's eliminating that out of your life so you can get to the thing that's meant for you.